The bandits are sighted and begin their slashing attacks through the bomber formations. And the Thunderbolts are on top of the attackers. There goes what was a hunt.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and we have here another Dragon Wings Warbirds 1/72nd scale diecast aircraft, which is a P-47M, as you can see, Thunderbolt, and this one is from the 61st Fighter Squadron of the 56th Fighter Group, and this particular one was flown by Captain Witold Lanowski, who was a Polish fighter pilot during World War II. He did have a Polish father and German mother, and he was in the Polish Air Force when war did break out. Obviously, after the fall of Poland, he then flew combat missions for the French Air Force as well. And then with the fall of France, he would escape over to England and fly with the RAF. By 1944, he would be flying for the United States Army Air Force, flying P-47s like this in the bomber escort missions. I think he did get 2 aerial victories doing that. After the war, he did return to RAF service. Given English citizenship in 1949, he would have a bad accident in 1955 flying a Venom and would actually retire from the RAF in 1957. Although in 1962, he would fly for the Katanga Air Force as like a mercenary for a couple of years. And after that sort of a skirmish conclusion, he would not fly again, obviously. He would pass away in 1993, aged around 78 in London. And what we want to do is check out this pretty cool little diecast model and open this up. It is another nice looking Dragon ones. They only just have like a little bit in the flap here, and that's about it. Nothing else on the box, but it is no good in the box, as we say. So how about we get this Thunderbolt out and have a real good look at it. All right, with the blister pack out, it does come with a set of instructions, so if you do have one of these, you can chuck it on pause. They are pretty straightforward to set up. We'll get this lid off, of course, and have a little look at this P-47 in the packet. It does look very nice. It does have some ordnance. It does have a propeller you need to put on, and the landing gear options, of course, but it is no good in there. So what we need to do is get this out of the packet, hopefully without too much drama. Beautiful. Let us move that over here, and we'll check out this aircraft in the bare bones first. It is actually quite a dark colour, so which is pretty unusual for this sort of aircraft. Feels like these might move, which is a pretty good little feature, of course. These Dragon Wings ones always do look really nice. Let's see if we can see some panel lines there. The details, you can see the 50 cal sticking out. That is beautiful. It does have a little pilot figure in there, a little Lanny in there. It's got some great detail there. This does look awesome. Very nice. It's got awesome nose art there. It's sort of like the Polish symbol there. That looks absolutely fantastic. Swing this around, have a little look at the front. You can see a little bit of our engine detail in there, which is pretty cool. That big ass radial engine there. These are a pretty big fighter, the old Jug. But I reckon they are a tough looking bird for sure. That is very nice. We'll turn it over and have a look. It's very silver underneath, so probably like it's the sort of the aluminium, bare aluminium sort of look. That does look very nice. Obviously, this is set up for in-flight, and that does look pretty cool. That is very nice. So while we've got it, turn over like this, what we'll do, we'll kit this out with the propeller and set this up and come right back and have a little look at it in flight. Alright, here we have this Thunderbolt all set up for in-flight. Very straightforward process, of course. Well, the gear bay doors were already in, so you got your 2 main gear bay doors there for in-flight. Of course, that tail wheel one, you put that central tank in there, and then there are 2 tanks there that you put underneath the wings on those little pylons there. Very straightforward. Mine didn't actually have them in the pack. This was a second-hand purchase that I grabbed off eBay for $50, and mine weren't on there. So I did grab a couple of tanks off my big-ass Bird 2 aircraft, and we chucked them on here, so at least you can see what it's going to look like properly. And then, of course, we put the propeller on. That was straightforward, and a little bit of tube on the wing there. And, of course, a little antenna on the back behind that bubble canopy, and I reckon it does set up very nice. And this is how your Thunderbolt will look if you have it in flight. And of course, if you want to have it in flight, you need to have it on the stand. So this is the stand that does come with it. You just whack it in the stand hole there. Very straightforward process. And then whack it on the deck, and you are job done for displaying your aircraft in flight, of course. And it is a nice Thunderbolt. They are a reasonably decent-sized World War II fighter, of course, and I always like them. I do like myself a jug, so I reckon these are a pretty tough bird. But yes, of course, as you guys well know, I like to see mine gear down. So what we'll do is we'll chuck this in gear down and come right back. All right, with the Thunderbolt set up in gear down, straightforward process. You just put a little gear bay door section on either side there, and then your main landing gears in their respective slots, and there is an open tail wheel that you just drop in straight there. Very basic, and that is job done for gear down. And it does set up very nice. You can actually take the canopy off too to check out some of that cockpit detail in there. There is a little bit of detail in there. These are always, the Dragon ones are really nice. I really like these builds. There is a lot of detail in there. See if I can put my fat fingers to use and get that on properly. Phew, that was lucky. But yeah, this is definitely a nice one. I do like it. A very unusual colour scheme too, with this dark blue, and I reckon it does look pretty cool. But yeah, all right, we'll wind this up. We'll set this down here and see how she sits. Beautiful. Sits there perfectly. We will zoom in a fraction, of course, for you, because these are not huge bombers. These are fighters, even though they are a fairly large fighter for World War II, of course. So once again, this is by Dragon Wings. It is 1/72nd scale diecast. It is the P-47M Thunderbolt, as flown by Captain Witold Lanowski from the 61st Fighter Squadron, from the 56th Fighter Group, of course. And I reckon it is a pretty cool looking unit, of course. And of course, if you like this one, throw us one of those if you can find that little button below. And if you do enjoy what you're seeing, feel free to subscribe to the channel, of course. And thank you very much for spending your valuable time and checking out another one of our videos. I hope you enjoyed the Thunderbolt today. All right, guys, I will wind this up, and don't forget to check out the pictures at the conclusion of this video, and you can check this out without my fat ass fingers being in the way, of course. All right, thank you once again for watching and spending your valuable time checking out the video. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, guys.